Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Sneaker Dan, back again with another new video. And today I'm going to do a different type of video compared to my, quick reviews and overviews though. I'm going to do a comparison video. I have done comparison videos back in the past, mainly just rep versus retail, which is another one today. Rep versus, I think the last ones I did was Jordan 11 series pretty much, cool gray 11s, Brads, as well as the Legend Blues. Today I'm going to do a comparison video, rep versus retails of the Kobe 6 Pro Show in the Grinches colorway. Let's get right into it. So as right here, as you guys can see, I have a retail pair and a rep pair. Retails, reps. And so initial looks, they look pretty similar, exactly the same. The scales, you don't see really much of a difference. Nike logo symbols, pretty on point. Signatures, nothing wrong there. The zoom air on both the heels look pretty similar to me. Over and then traction patterns look pretty similar at first glance. Let's get down to the materials first. Materials, I would say they're exactly the same. This Nike's nylon material with the Mamba skin overall on the top of the shoe pretty much. Not really anything missing there. Nylon tongues. I will say though the tongue is a little bit, I guess, thicker on the rep pair compared to the retail pair. But also that might also be another reason because that I wore these for about 2 to 3 years compared to these which are fairly brand new now, so that might also have a factor in regards to the thickness between the two. And then the rubber compound on both the shoes, I will say they're pretty similar, and I'll get right into that, into maybe what I think the differences are in the performance part of the video. But rubber midsole pretty much exactly the same for both sides, and the carbon fiber plate pretty much feels exactly the same, and they are in fact both carbon fiber plates. Actually, they look pretty similar as well, so there's that. Materials pretty much overall all checks out, pretty similar, if not they exactly the same. Now let's get down to the performance now. Performance, let's start with traction. Traction on both the shoes are phenomenal. The reps, I will say they're exactly the same, if not identical to the retail pair. The only difference I will say it would be is that the traction on the reps actually, not the tracks, the grooves of the whole shoe on the rubber compound of the shoe, I will say it's a lot thicker than the retail pair. Retail pairs, the traction are actually a little bit thinner, or I guess you could say shorter in terms of just like how much are coming out of the shoe. Meaning the durability of the retail pair, actually if you are planning to play outdoor in the reps, these will actually last you a lot longer, just because these actually have XDR on them. XDR is mainly a rubber sole, meaning that it's extra durable, mainly and it's mainly I guess a feature and part of Asians, Asian countries mainly, just because I believe most courts in China and I guess most Asian countries, there are a lot of them that are not really indoor courts. A lot of them are actually outdoor courts. So they actually add in an extra durable rubber compound for a lot of their shoes out at overseas, mainly compared to retail pairs in the US. So the rubber compound on this actually feels a lot more durable. But in regards to that, in my personal opinion and thoughts, I will say on the forefoot of the shoe of the reps, they actually feel a lot stronger, a lot more durable, a lot thicker as well compared to the retails. However, the heel is where it becomes very interesting, and so the heel on the retail actually feels a lot more durable, stronger in feeling, even though they are a little bit, I guess, not as thick coming outwards. Meanwhile, the ones on the reps, they're strong and durable. However, I can't really move the grooves on the retails. However, on the reps, I can actually move some of the grooves. Not all of them, but some of them, left and right. And they feel a little bit more flimsy or foam-like, I will say. So I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing or even a bad thing of the shoe necessarily. Um, I will say these will still last you longer outdoors compared to these, just because the grooves of these shoes are actually a little bit thicker and coming out more. Um, How long will they last compared to these? I'm not really sure. As you can already see, these are a little bit peeling on the heel, but I will say, my experiment, I guess, in regards to reps are a little bit different. Just because I actually wear tested these outside more than I did indoors. I wear tested these all 7 days in a week. 5 days were outdoors mainly. 5 days were outdoors, 2 hour sessions. I really broke them in, meaning like I did hard jabs, hard drives, step backs, threes, typical workouts, and then as well as I even went on the court and I started rubbing my feet on the floor, just like rubbing it pretty much all over the floor. So, and even after doing that for 5 days in a row, um, 2 hour sessions on the court, they lasted very well. The forefoot has no like shavings or does not give way at all. They look exactly the same the day I bought them. On the heel, however, is a little bit different. Heel on the shoe is already kind of tearing apart, but it's honestly not too bad, in my personal opinion. And I think it's lasting very well. I did wear these, wear the reps twice over the weekend on indoor courts, playing for 2 to 3 hour sessions, full, pretty much full games, on running back, full court games overall. And so these lasted very well. Traction was phenomenal. Squeaks really hard. Stomps on a dime. Identical to the retail pair. So there's that. Durability from wise, I think the reps actually are more durable than the retail, surprisingly, but time will tell that regards of that. Regardless of the midsole of the shoe, I'm not gonna cut these open just because I don't make YouTube money like that. So I'm just reading off of forums as well as what other people have said when they cut it open source and so said. So the revs actually have exactly the same tech as the Kobe 6 Grinches Pro Shows. Zoom air unit on the forefoot of shoe and zoom air unit on the back heel of the shoe with the carbon fiber shank plate in the midsole of the middle of the shoe as well. Same thing as the retail. Regards to feel, it's gonna shock everybody in the video, who's watching this video, of course. I will say the reps actually feel a lot better than the retails. I don't know if it's just because these have been worn down now, but these feel phenomenal. I feel like the Zoom Airs, it's a lot, I guess you could say, is a lot more loaded than these. Like as soon as you start running in them, you definitely feel the Zoom Air unit bite back. Whenever you're doing a drive-in, jumping up, you definitely feel like the Zoom Air unit kicking in. Like it feels phenomenal. It's definitely pumped to the max compared to just the regular retail pairs. Also, as well as, I don't know what the compound is for basically not the around the air unit, but just overall the midsole wise. I don't know if it's Phylon or Cushlon, but whatever it is that is on the retail pair originally, these feel a lot more plush. My knees actually don't ache as much when I wear these compared to my retail pair. Um, like I said, like my knees don't hurt as much, as well as whenever I drop down, it definitely helps absorb a lot more shock when I'm coming up and down of regards wearing the reps, actually, because the Zoom Air units are actually loaded up really well and they're very bouncy compared to the retail pairs. And so I think these feel a lot better than this. Performance wise, I will say they're identical, exactly the same. If not, I personally think these are actually a lot better than the retail pair, actually. And that's just my opinion, just off of my 7 days. Maybe my thoughts will change after a couple of months of playing in them. Heck, I don't even know if these might not even last that long, but we'll see. As of right now, for this video, I will say the reps are actually better than my retail pair, I will say. Um, that's pretty much it for the performance aspects of the shoe. Couple of, I guess, ending remarks and questions I might have is that maybe a couple of any remarks and questions that I may have in regards to this is that how long would these last? Like As of right now, the durability is great and everything, but how long will these actually truly last compared to a retail pair? As well as, did I get lucky? Meaning that, did I actually get a good rep pair compared to other people who might have gotten bad ones? Was this one of the better batches that I have received compared to maybe other ones that have been sent out previously to other people on Reddit, or anyone who had purchased these type of reps? And then also, as well as, do these actually have real Zoom Air units in it? I know the only thing we can get validation from is just Reddit forums and pictures of people having it cut open. There really hasn't been anybody on the YouTube landscape that actually cut open a rep pair of Kobe's and a retail pair of Kobe's. Let's just see what the inner lining of the shoe is. Actually, I think his foot Dr. Zach has, but he didn't really open up a rep pair of these yet. And I don't really trust him. I wouldn't really, it's kind of bad to say, I wouldn't really trust him to cut open a rep pair unless he buys the actual batch that actually is said to be the best performance batch, which are these, which is the World Killer batch or the WKB batch, and because these are the pretty much the best performing shoe you can get as a replica for Kobe sixes. So I do really wonder if you would ever do a video of it, if you can just open this up and confirm if they actually have a real Zoom Air unit inside, or if it's something different. Just because these feel phenomenal feet, like there's so much bounce in them, and it's awesome. Um, Last remarks is just, I really was astounded as well as perplexed and very excited actually of how these came out. Just based off of just my 7 day trial period right now. I really thought they wouldn't last this long, as well as I thought these were just going to be a flop for me. Just because how much people always bash on reps and things like that. But I think if you're really a person who's thinking of just playing pickup ball, or just trying to find a shoe to train in just for on court drills and moves, this might be the best option for those people, honestly, just because the performance of the shoes is not lacking in any areas compared to retails. These are a fraction of the price of the retails as well. And so I think it's phenomenal that these exist, honestly, for people who completely wear and tear all of their basketball shoes, as you should. And so I have to give these a solid a 9 or even a 10 out of 10. Um, Kobe sixes are my favorite basketball shoe that I ever worn, ever, all time. And these have been blowing my retails out of the water. Like, I don't even want to wear my retails that much anymore. Well, not only because these are now falling apart now, like as you can see, the whole midsole is coming apart, but as well as these just don't feel as great as my reps, and it's pretty nuts. And then if you guys are wondering how much the price was for these, I got these for $80, $60 plus $20 shipping. This is how much I got them for. I got them for $80 in total. Took about a month to come out and come to me to the US from China, and then I played these for a week. Um, I'm not the best ball player. I'm pretty mediocre. Actually, I'm below mediocre. I'm below average, and these are perfect for someone like me. I think it's perfect for someone who only plays pickup ball at their local gym. Maybe you're a kid in high school. I would really like to see, and also wonder if these would actually be good in competitive play, like for people who play in AAU, or even in division, not even division 3, like up to division 2 or ones players. And I really wonder if there are perhaps some NBA players that actually play in Kobe reps. I know there has been rumors as well as some NBA players stating they play in Kobe reps, but I wonder if that's true, as well as I wonder how long these will actually last for those type of players, because those players are the best of the best. But for $80, these are phenomenal, and that pretty much concludes my reference to retail. Verdict overall, they're exactly the same. They're identical. I'm not even gonna say one to one, because I don't believe any shoe is 1 to 1 compared to even for retails. All retails all look different, as well as they all have some sort of defects or different patterns on their shoes. I will say these are 0.99 to 1 compared to my retails that I have. They feel exactly the same, if not better overall. That pretty much concludes my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I might do a 3-month or 6-month follow-up video, or maybe even a 1-year video in the future for these, because these are gonna be pretty much my go-to shoe that I'm gonna be wearing for most of my pickup games at, on my indoor court days and things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.